Hello everybody and welcome back to another Jaltest vlogs. Today what we're going to go through is the search options, how to navigate things and how to, let's say, reduce the learning curve. A lot of us takes us time to learn different tools and where things are and where we can find them. So what we've done is introduce specific tabs that allow us to search and not waste time. So for those like me that have memory issues and are never going to remember anything exactly where it's at, well, we can figure out how to search it. So starting off, once you run your initial scan, here we're inside the vehicle, we can see all the systems. We're going to have a button here on top. So that's search tab, search number 1, search by actions, or you can search by name. So let's say we want to search one of the systems. Here we've identified 20 different systems. So instead of going one by one, I want to figure out what we have with the HVAC. So I'm going to write HVAC here. And it shows us automatically the two systems that have HVAC associated to it. So it's going to be the HVAC front, so climate control system, and then it's going to be the heating, ventilation, and AC, right? So these are the two options that you have with HVAC. If we were to put another one that we know that's going to show up here, CPC, it'll take us directly to that system, right? So we're going to be able to navigate the systems by the option of name. Now, if we want to get a little bit more into the details, we're going to need to go into the actions. So let's say, where am I going to find my cylinder cutout? It turns out that the engine manufacturers are now dividing the engine into the electronic diesel control, the after treatment system, and then the powertrain. So where's my cylinder cutout? What I'm going to do here is search by actions, and I'm going to press CYL. See everything that's associated. Here it's telling me that in the common rail, the electronic diesel control, we have the system checks, within system checks, cylinder balance, cylinder cutout, and the multiple cylinder cutouts. So let's say that we wanted to jump into one of these. What we're going to do is that we're going to double click on it, and it's going to take us directly to it and help us navigate that. So automatically we found where the cylinder balance is, we double click, and we are right within the action. So that's going to save us a lot of time of not knowing where something's at. We just search after the first 3 letters, it will identify it, and then it'll take you to where you want to go. All right. So having searched this one, what we're going to do the next step is look for the next search option. We're going to select a different system, in this case our CPC, powertrain controller, and we're going to connect on it. To connect, we've seen that you can either press the connect button, or we also have the double click option. So we double click, now we're inside that system. And here we're going to find it again, search in the list of actions. So in this case, I'm going to figure out where the region is. So I'm just going to press region, and it'll take me to the maintenance. It's showing me where I can find that. So just double click on here, particulate filter regeneration at a low temperature, right? So all those options are going to be available. And again, the search module allows us to save time and not have to click in every single option in case we don't remember where it's at, all right? Next thing we're going to do is we're going to go into the read fault codes option. And as we saw in other videos about how to read fault codes, freeze frame data is going to allow us to do a search. Okay, so the ones that we have here don't have much systems, but you would be able to navigate and say what we're talking about, accelerator, pedal position, or temperature check. So in this case, what we're going to do is select warning lamp on. So when we start typing, it's going to start searching. It'll take us exactly where we want to go, and that way we can continue with that search. There's 2 more that we're going to look into. System technical data. That's going to show you information about the specific components. So here, and again, if we want to look for a specific electronic component that's on our vehicle, we go here and let's say that we want to look for the coolant level sensor. Click on that, and it takes us directly to the actual component. We want to go to wiring diagrams or display measurements. So in system technical data, we can navigate ourselves through the different components by our search bar. And then the last one that we're going to look into is going to be through our diagrams. So that's been shown in other vlogs, but it's the last option of searching, and it's going to help us go through the show component list. And here we can go and search what we're looking for. So just to keep it consistent, coolant level sensor, click on that, takes us to where it's at, and here's the information. If we wanted to look at something else, we would be able to put MIL, for example, and here we have the location on it, how it pins out. So all these options are going to allow us to navigate. We're going to see a few more in other modules with the info online. So every time that you see here that there's a square that says search, use that to your advantage. It's going to save you time, help you navigate, and by the first few times that you use it, it's going to become a must-have. My day-to-day has been so much easier with that because I don't need to know where everything's at, and I can find it on the spot. So with that was a quick review of the different search tabs that we have included in Jaltest to facilitate navigating, learning how to use it, and so on. And I hope this has been helpful for y'all. And don't forget to follow us on YouTube. There's going to be more videos like these coming up on basic, small, native bits on how to navigate, how to be a better user, how to save some time and make some extra money. And then just keep up to date. Remember, www.kadaliusa.com, and you can follow us on all our social media where we're going to put Did You Knows and more information to continue improving. Thank you for your time, and don't forget to join us. Thank you.